has happened is the other day I got a call from my best friend, and we kind of talked about some things that we had been avoiding for a really long time. We had a falling out a few years ago. Like, we've been best friends for probably 15 years, ever since high school, and like junior high. And oh my god, that makes me sound old, doesn't it? Oh, it's depressing. No, it's fine. Okay, sorry. In case you hadn't noticed, I'm a little bit freaking out about my almost being 30. Next year I'll be 30, and that's kind of bothering me. But anyways, that's irrelevant right now. I can deal with that later. Okay, so a couple years ago we had a falling out where she basically told me, it was around the time that I got together with my boyfriend, and she basically, we'd been very, I would say probably codependent on each other, like really, really joined at the hip, and the main person in each other's lives up until that point. And when I got together with my boyfriend, which was kind of my first long, like, serious relationship, that kind of started to change. And I mean, she had had boyfriends since we were teenagers, and she always kind of blew me off, so I'd already gotten used to that a long time before, so I was, anyway, so whatever. So she was freaking out because of that, and also because of my depression, I guess, at the time. She told me that basically I was too much of a drag to spend any more time on as a friend. Like, she said that I'd always been bringing her down, and she didn't know how to deal with me and my depression, and she didn't want people like that in her life. She just wanted to be happy and have fun, and she didn't want to talk to me anymore. So that was really hard on me, obviously, at that point. Like I said, I was really reliant on her, and like, emotionally, and so it was really hard for me to get over. And ever since then, I guess subconsciously, even though I don't still, like, it's not like I hold it against her or anything, but we went for about a year without talking. She wouldn't talk to me, and then we finally got back in touch and started being friends again, and been building up our relationship ever since, and it's fairly strong again. But subconsciously, I don't feel like I can safely share everything with her, and when I'm depressed, I tend to try and hide it from her, because it's just a self-defense mechanism, I guess. I don't really want to open myself up to being attacked or hurt like that again. So and I mean, she can tell, obviously, that I hold back from her as well. And anyway, so, but it usually would go, we don't really ever talk about it, we just kind of avoid that and just let it be. But a few days ago we got into a discussion, and it all kind of came out, and it was very emotional, but I think it was really good. She was basically, I mean, we have talked about it since, and it's pretty much like we've, everything's been forgiven, but I guess it's just a subconscious thing that I kind of, well, whatever. But she told me that, she feels like I'm really distant, and that she misses me, basically, and she misses the way I was, and that she said that she'd rather have me calling her every day, crying and hyperventilating, and have to take me to the hospital than have me the way I've been, which is pretty much like numb and just flatlined emotionally. And I guess that's just really how I've been. I've just been trying to, I got it, enough kind of feedback from other people about me being too emotional and too sensitive and too just kind of learned that I need to try and present like a strong front, like a strong facade, I guess, which I doubt is even true. I just basically took, you know, a few things that happened and comments that people made and told myself that it wasn't safe to feel emotions anymore. And anyway, then I went on the antidepressant medication, and really since then I just feel like I've been numb, and it's so subtle that you don't even realize it, because you still feel emotion. I mean, you still get sad and you still feel happy and all that, but it's just like numb. It's hard to explain. It's like you don't realize it until you can take a step back and look at it objectively and realize that you've had this cloud of, like a haze of just, I don't know, it's crazy. And not that I want to be sad, I don't want to be sad, I don't want to be depressed, but I also don't want to be numb and spend the rest of my life like a zombie, you know, and just like not really care passionately about anything. That's not really the way I want to live either, so I think that I need to get off the medication first of all, and just go back to trying to work, because I should say I do feel like 1,000 times better now than I did back then. Like, the way I am now is nothing compared to how much of a mess I was back then, so I'm pretty confident that I can do it on my own. But it's just weird to see how things have changed since I've gone on the medication, because and just since I've developed different habits and different ways of coping with my feelings and things. Because before, I never used to be ashamed to cry or feel emotions or, you know, express myself that way. And like, probably to a fault, you know, I probably could have been a bit more tight-lipped about some of that stuff back then. But the point is, I was always really comfortable expressing my emotions, and now, like, when I was talking to my friend on the phone, you know, I was crying and just telling her really how I felt and opening up to her a little bit, and it was so hard. I couldn't believe how hard it was, because I never had a problem with that kind of stuff before, and we were always really, really close. And I mean, she's seen me at my worst and vice versa, you know, we've been through a lot together. And now I find like it's really, really uncomfortable for me to cry in front of someone or say things that, you know, I really, really mean and really make me feel vulnerable. Like, it's tough. And I never used to feel that way. I feel like it's weird. It's so different. And I just feel like I need to get rid of this covering of I'm so sick of those doors slamming downstairs. I'm sorry, I hope they're not too loud for you. It's the middle of the night, and my boyfriend's brother is just like constantly opening and closing and slamming doors downstairs. I don't know what he's doing, but anyway, sorry, that's off topic. I guess I should wrap this up anyway, but it just seems like I'm having these sort of encounters with people that are really forcing me to face what I need to face, which for me right now is that I need to be honest with myself about what I need and what I really care about, you know, and not be afraid to let myself care about things and invest some energy and feelings into things again. And it's really scary. Like, I can't even believe that I'm in this position, because I didn't even realize it was happening. You know, it's like I never even noticed until it had already all changed, and now I'm like, what the hell happened? And how do I even start to get things back to the way they were, or the way they need to be now? So that's what I'm dealing with. So I'm gonna try and keep making videos, and I mean, hopefully you guys don't find this type of video to be depressing or, you know, boring or annoying or whatever. I guess if you do, you don't have to listen, but this is what I'm going through right now, so this is what I have to talk about. I've also got a couple lyrics videos and journal videos that I'd made a while ago and never uploaded, so I'll probably do that tomorrow, but